Okay. So Mari, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want some answers? Absolutely. I am streaming right on Reset because I want to clear Doom and I want to show everyone about it. I want to show off. No, that's not the reason. Okay, the actual reason, realistically, is because I've recently discovered there is like a solid 5+ people that are endgame and have no idea how Doom works. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna help you with that. I'm gonna stream Doom for you and you can watch and I can teach you. And I realized those people aren't alive. Those people aren't actually awake during that time. So I went, okay, I'm actually gonna stream. I was gonna stream it in my Discord, okay? Hear me out. I was gonna stream it in my Discord, and then I went, never mind. I will stream it on Twitch, and I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell anyone I was gonna stream it on Twitch, because I thought, okay, I need a VOD. I need a whole videotape of it. Hello, cat. I need a whole videotape of it so you can go back and watch it because no one wants to read the document. The document is 80 pages and I've had 2 people tell me the document's too long. I don't understand anything. So I'm going to visually show you. And this time I'm going to explain it correctly. I'm going to explain it correctly. I'm going to explain it properly. I will not let chat distract me. I will also try and focus. And yeah, what could go wrong? Oh, we're jumping right into it. I better close my door. Okay. I just skimmed over the doc. Understandable. Correctly? Don't you dare mix up your left and rights. I will try. Or call the 21 meter. Okay, I won't do that either. Good luck, Murray. Thank you. I'm gonna need the luck. Okay, I'm genuinely going to try my best to explain this the best as I can, okay? This is for everyone. This is, okay, so for, the sake, this is D3. Okay, jumping right into it. I'm not going to reach out until I get out of this. This is D3. So first of all, everyone is going to stand, into these, like, positions, these very particular positions, okay? So it depends which way you're facing. If you are facing the right way, if I'm facing the right way, it is going to go, oh man, I'm already bad at explaining this first mech. Okay, but basically the positioning for this is that there will be 2 people up here on the top left, 2 people down here, and another 2 people here. Basically, you're trying to get this electric beam to go through these, thingamajigs. If you stand this way, then the beam's gonna go down. If you stand the left way, the beam's gonna go the other way. Typically. Something like that. It's hard to explain. But otherwise, you need to get this electrical current to go through 3 times and then you move on. It's pretty decently standard. Okay, green is ready. Once that happens, you gotta show up at this boss. Ta-da! Boss! Okay, now we're gonna kill boss. Do not get hit. Every time you get hit, you can iframe all of his attacks. Every time you get hit though, it's gonna raise this guard level. Every time this guard level hits a little cinch here, you're gonna have to do a really minor mech, and he's gonna charge up a hyper attack. We don't want that to happen, but if that happens, I'll let you know what happens. Hello! Why is all the fish everywhere? Okay, this is already the 140 mech. This is gas. You are trying to find this little debuff here, the safe gas leak. On left or right side, there's gonna be a safe one, okay? You're gonna stand in the gas and try and find the safe cloud. So this is a poisonous cloud. Someone has the safe cloud. It is on the other side. Here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that's what the safe cloud looks like, okay? Every time you have a death cloud, that is fake, you're gonna lose HP. Okay, the safe side, you will not lose HP. Okay, this happens 3 times. It is on this side again. The safe cloud is here, so you are gonna stay on this side. Usually someone uses a voice line, or they use arrow keys to tell you which side is safe, okay? So that will not always happen at 140. There will sometimes be another mech that happens at 140. Hopefully this is not information overload. My keybind isn't working for the green. Okay, now this is 5, 3. This is the one where he's gonna pop out and people have to get shapes, basically. Okay, so he's gonna pop out, you need to use an orb to free the person, and you can't die because you need to get a shape. Okay, I'm going through this really fast. Okay, when these lights light up, he's gonna show up there. Okay, I've used my wind orb. Okay, get off. Once 2 people have their shape, the third place that he shows up is evil. It's gonna be here. You have to get off. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at explaining this. Okay, and then these shapes are gonna show up on the places that he did not go through, okay? If you have this shape, this blue color one, you have to stand here. If you have green, you have to go on that shape, and you have to destroy it. Otherwise, you wipe. Oh my gosh, how badly am I explaining this? Mostly you can leave this to the other people that know how to do it. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Stay off the gates if you have no idea, basically. And throw wind orbs to save your comrade Zoe. Okay, keep DPSing. This is a really strong party. Okay, that's all you have to do for mech-wise, the major mechs. That's your 2 major mechs. Okay, we're gonna save it. Oh gosh, a couple of details missing, but pretty good so far. Thank you! I'm trying to do this in green at the same time, and I'm already failing green. In my defense, the keybind wasn't working. I pressed it. It didn't work. I'm trying to explain at the same time, so this is not working. I should not be green. Okay. Okay, so this is Barcat. Barcat has some simple moves. Basically, if you get hit by 10 stacks of her attacks though, you will end up freezing, but then you just use commands to save someone from freezing. So, no biggie. I don't know when they want me to use green, so I'm not going to explain too much. Basically, just switch sides when she does that. Let me know when... Oh god. DPS is too much. Too fast for me to comprehend. Okay, we're gonna go through each of her mechs though as she goes through them. This is Medusa. Basically, whatever eye it is, if the eye is open, look at her. If it's closed, don't look at her. Owie! Pretty straightforward. Okay, this is red light, green light. Go forward if the eye's open, stop. Someone explained that to me. That's the best explanation. That's all you have to do. Go. Red light, green light. Easy. Easy mech. Hi, we're dooming. Okay, easy mech. Next one. Okay, I'm just listening to Goku for some reason. I don't know, I'm listening to anyone. You want green? I give you a green. This is closed eye, so face away from it. Otherwise, that's gonna happen. It's gonna summon Shadow Hands. This is only in D3, it summons Shadow Hands. Otherwise, you don't have to worry. It just deals a lot of damage if you fail. But you can still tank it. I do not recommend failing it, though. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, dodge that. Pretty straightforward until the next mech line. Here we are. This is lasers. Okay, every time you get this debuff, you have to go into the... Okay, if you get a purple debuff, you are safe from the ice lasers. If you get a red one, you are safe from the black ones. So you got to avoid the ice ones, if that makes sense. Okay. Oops, sorry, go in the... I recommend that. I recommend that. I am a very shitty green. Hopefully, okay. Look at him. Everyone has to look at him for the first dungeon. Do the fish. No. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. There's no other like major mechs or anything until 26 bars or something, where we move to a different room. Okay. Here we are. Moving to a different room. The green is ready. Oh gosh, I'm doing this terribly. This would be easier if I didn't have to focus on the green as well. Okay, I can do this. Okay, usually the main thing is that you're meant to discharge this, but we're whales. Go behind her, and she's gonna fire. Someone has to get rid of the flame or something, whatever. She's gonna teleport to the middle. Go for it. Go for it. Go for your life. Just DPS, just attack. If you have an eye, she's gonna shoot a shadow hand at you, so you have to dodge that. Otherwise, we're whales. Done. Ooh, any questions? It could have gone worse. I think I missed out on so many details. This is also a really fast party. Holy crap. Okay. He can green. Explains that there is an eye. Doesn't explain what the eye does. The eye shoots a shadow hand, didn't I say? What do you mean, rip? Ready? What's the rip for? I think I did that well. Well, rip the green. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Okay. Now this next, for not explaining what the eye does, I said it shoots a shadow hand, didn't I not? It shoots shadow hand. If you have an eye, it shoots shadow hand. That's what I said. Okay, this room. This has a couple of small mechs, but they're all relatively easy. The main thing is that don't get hit. The first part, not so hard, but yeah, otherwise stay together. If you get hit by that weapon first hit, you're gonna die. That hurts. Okay, someone's gonna get one of these zones. You don't really have to worry too much about it. Not currently. I'm not going to say much about that. Okay, once you hit 225 in the third, this is D3 though. Okay, if you do D1 or 2, it's going to be different. Okay, so 225 bars, you need to teleport to the room he just teleported to. You're going to use these zones, which will activate the hidden platforms so you can get up. Okay, these things take a lot of HP though. Do remember that. Okay, so you're going to go through here. For D3, there's another portal over there. Okay? So, three people need to stand on the 2 safe zones. Oh my goodness. I can do this. You can do this, Mari. Okay. Once that happens and you're safe, you kill. Well, you try and kill. He's not gonna die. But yeah, do your best. Keep going. Caribbean challenge too, actually. I heard challenge. Okay, at 150, you're gonna go back out. You're gonna escape. Okay? We're too OP to do any of the other mechs there. Okay, so you don't want to overlap too many of these orbs, but you want to go on this. This is safe spots again. There's going to be 2. This is D3, but when it's D1 or D2, it's going to be only 1 safe spot and everyone goes on it. But it's 2 for these. Okay, so the other one is up here. Okay, here we go. Ideally split up your healers so they can heal, because otherwise you're going to be overlapping with this and you're going to be losing HP. If you overlap too many, you're going to have so much draining HP. But you want to try and get up. You want to try and get everyone that can't double jump up as well. Sometimes you might HA here. We're not going to hyperactive because we're whales! Unless someone calls out hyperactive, then I will. But yeah, you can extend his groggy time as well with this. Okay, this is orbs. Okay, basically he's going to flicker. He's going to flicker 4 times in total, and there's going to be a number of orbs where you need to have that many debuffs. Okay, so he's already flickered once. 1 people have the debuff. Everyone needs to have 3 debuffs because there's 3 orbs, otherwise you die. Okay, so that's my first debuff. Ready? Counting. 2 debuffs. These other 2 that will have to go out, and then 3. Done. Easy. Okay, now the big thing about this is that someone needs to grab it. Okay, so you need to kind of alternate, if that makes sense. I can't really explain that any better. Okay, and he's down again. Damage! Buff! Damage! How badly am I explaining this? I think I'm doing better than the first time I've ever done this. Done! We did not go through any of the other mechs because we're just that OP. That's fine though. Any of the other things are kind of smaller. There's one where there's like these orbs and like these orbs will circle. You just run away from it. There's one where he does a suction. Run away from it. Most of the other small things that he does, you just have to run away from. Okay, now this is important. If you get hit 10 times, you are going to end up in the back rooms. Do not do that. Okay, see, look, 1. I'm getting hit already. I've already got 1 debuff. Okay, you do not want that debuff to stack to 10. This is all he does. He just slaps and also does like this uppies kind of thing. I would describe that. But otherwise, just basically keep alternating sides. Do not let him hit you. Okay, because you will end up in the back rooms and someone has to save you. What's the back rooms? The back rooms are very complicated. If you are not too familiar with them, I do not recommend traversing them. I can explain that in a different video, possibly. Okay, 211 is your first mech. This is going to be escape the back rooms, okay? All of these portals are randomized. You have to try and find the room that has the portal in the middle. I got lucky! What was that? Was that yellow? Yellow left? Yellow left. Okay, yellow left. Okay, I got very lucky. Sometimes you have to try and find this room and find this portal in the middle. Easy. Okay, there's a couple of different portals that do that, but it's all randomized. Okay, you can end up in so many different rooms. Okay, we're gonna HA here. Okay. Whew. I think I'm explaining this okay. Okay, now the skip other side. I'm trying to show you uppies. He's not doing uppies. Nope. Other side. Okay, 150. He's probably gonna do hallucination orb. Okay. So this orb. Okay, you are gonna get a number. What is my number? I am number 6. If you are number 1 and 2, you are gonna go to the far room. If you are 3 and 4, you're gonna be here. If you are 5 and 6, you are gonna traverse up here. Oh god. I am not a Nyx mover. Traverse up here, down here. You are gonna look for an orb. It is not in that room, so I'm gonna go in here. Okay, so odd numbers go on the right. Even numbers go on the left. And you want the orb to travel through here. So I'm gonna place this here. Okay? And this orb's gonna travel through. It's gonna pick up the other orbs. And it's gonna hit them back. That's the idea, okay? So you see this? This is how this works. Okay, 5. Gonna grab this orb. And then 6. And then boom. Complete. Okay? Pretty simple. You just need to place your orb in the correct position. Even numbers on the left. Odd numbers on the right. I do not have my hyperactive if they want that. But they're whales. It's okay. Your next threshold is going to be around the 70 mark. 70 bars. Okay, this is uppies. You're going to see marks on the ground and he's going to go up. If you get hit by that, you are going to be stuck. And someone has to free you with commands. Okay, we're up to 76. This is the next threshold. This is spot the difference. Okay? So, basically, you see all these eyes and furniture. Okay? So, someone is going to write the code. I recommend reading the doc for this, to get a better understanding. But, like, you would write it like this. This is just a rough idea of how to write it. Okay? I'm just pretending so far. But, okay. So, yeah, here we go. So, this is a chair. Okay, chair, nothing. You have to match it up with everyone else's, basically, and try and find what's the difference between your room and others. So, this is chair, nothing, pot. That's correct. That lines up. Okay, so we have nothing, mirror. Oh, it's already been cleared. Spot the fissurance. What do you mean, fissurance? Okay, we've already done it. You have to basically turn on the one where the difference is different to everyone else's. Is that making sense? I recommend reading the doc for more insights on that one. Because it can be a bit confusing, but it's still pretty good. Okay. We love a good spot the difference. Uppies. Spot the differfish. Your puns are still terrible, Raiden. Okay, this is what happens when you get hit by that. You saw that? You saw that? They got caged. Go back in the VOD if you missed that. Ta-da! They are clearing this so fast. This is D3. Oh, gosh. This chat is also kind of getting in the way. Okay. This is probably my fastest clear. They're beating like all my times. That's crazy. Okay. I'm doing much better now that I'm not greening though. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Buffed MP? Well, I'm personally not buffed. I don't know what you mean. Okay. How does it feel to choose 5 fish? 5 gun. Stimulate your senses. Okay, now this one is the most mech intensive. There's going to be a lot to explain here. I'll try and explain it the fastest I can, the best I can. Okay, so this guy is very tanky. Keep up all your damage reduction and everything, and your giant stone apples. All this hurts a lot. You're fighting basically a midget and a Aporia, which are always hurting you. Okay? So you're always just tanking his moves right now. Okay, so if our first mech is going to be spears. People are going to get spears. I got a spear, you just have to place them down. Easy enough. Okay? Random people will be chosen to get spears, and you just have to place them. Spear. Otherwise, it's going to explode. And it's going to deal a lot of damage, as far as I'm aware. Okay, and then this next one is hammer. So basically, this amount of people needs to stand in a hammer. 3 people, easy. Okay, at 180, you have to hit him with commands to get all these orbs. Oh god. Oh god. This is res nulled, so you cannot res. Do not die. Do not die. Res will not save you, okay? So, usually the supports do blue. and you need to partner up with a purple, okay? Before he does his final attack, essentially. Always keep up giant stone apples or you will die. Res does nothing. Healers need to keep healing, but you need to keep hitting them enough so everyone gets an orb and partners up, and then boom, you're safe. Okay? And then keep on going. And then keep on going. Fight. Okay, most important part of our update is platforms. Oh, what do you mean platforms? Okay, I don't remember what's the next one. Just know that most of the main mechs, your res is nullified. This is fan. Most people just tank this one, honestly. Who cares? Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Yeah, it's just like a big gust of wind that hurts. Okay, we're about to reach symbols at around 60 bars. Oh, this is swords. This only happens in day 3. Basically, try and memorize the sword patterns and find a safe spot. Or just tank. Oh, that was close. Okay. Am I chosen? I don't think I'm going to be the chosen one. I'm not the chosen one. One person will be the chosen one, and they're going to see 5 symbols that flash. Please refer to the document to know what the symbols are and learn the symbols. They will say the symbols in a code of letters, and we need to press the symbols in that order. Okay, so this is diamond. Diamond, that's the diamond. It's going to be hourglass next. So we need to find an hourglass symbol. It's not over here. It was on the other side. Next is circle. Circle is over here. Yep. If you press one wrong, it's a wipe. Okay, A is acrobat. What the heck is A? Oh, aurora star. And then F is flower. Okay, ta-da! I do forget that some people choose it as aurora star, basically like the Luciel's aurora. But yeah, just remember that as well. Keep going. That's roughly all the mechs for this as far as I'm aware. And then you'll just have reoccurring mechs as well. Elsword's Curse Chat. I don't know how they got their names like that, genuinely. It's select players that got their names like that, and I have no idea. Okay, am I explaining this well? I hope so. This is going to be educational material for someone, hopefully. I've had people tell me that, like, my Abyss stream helped people, so I'm hoping this will help people. No, I can't sleep. Leaving is an option. Okay, her main things is that she's going to drop spears. Mostly this Steel Queen is going to attack. You don't really care about his attacks, you care about her attacks, which really hurt, and they're going to raise this, like, meter every time you get hit, and that's going to raise this meter up here. So you got to watch out for this meter. Every time this meter reaches 100, there's going to be a mech that starts, a force mech, and you have to pay attention to that force mech. Keep going. Keep going. At 240-ish bars, there's going to be a mech called the Reign of Chaos. Or Chaos Rain, or whatever you call it, where basically, dodge all those spears that they will kill you. If she teleports to the middle, spread out. If she teleports to the left, everyone has to go to the left. This is basically if she's in the middle, so you have to kind of go side by side. Do not overlap your circles with someone that does not have a circle, or you will kill them. You cannot res in this mech, so just go side to side, dodging, easy peasy, done, lemon squeezy. I can't explain the rest of it. She can teleport to the left or the right as well. That means everyone has to go to the left and she's going to move across. If it's the right side, everyone has to go to the right and move to the left, basically. Please refer... Okay, so this is meter full. Meter after shapes. These are shapes. 3 people are going to be, confined in a cage. And, oh crap, I don't have the DPS. And basically you have to DPS them out. Oh crap. I don't have DPS. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now meter. When she spins is when the meter starts. Okay, so you want to watch your debuffs. You want to watch out for the sides. It's fans. Okay, this is fans, basically skill tiers. Use the skill type, red, bravery, purple, strength, and it's tenacity, it's blue. Okay, okay, now we're doing another mech, 180. This is guns. Okay, if you get a star symbol like that, you gotta hit one of these, but you can't have someone in the middle of it. You can't get your gun through someone else. You gotta do it in like a certain kind of way. Well, as long as it kind of hits one of these monsters, you have time to think about it and position yourself. Otherwise, you don't want to stuff it up. Okay, let's hope I get a gun so I can kind of show you as well. I do get a gun. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way down here. Okay, oopsie. And then this one's gonna go up here. You can get these lines to kind of cross as well. Blue weight tenacity. Did I say it wrong? I think I'm right. Okay, but that's how you do guns mech. If you fail one of those, you wipe. Big baboom. Okay, there's res is nullified in that too. Keep going, keep going. Okay. Always keep an eye out for this meter because otherwise spear drop is very deadly. You do not want to mess up spear drop. I'm stuck in a cage because of shapes. Okay. There's only certain shapes that can get other shapes out, but just keep DPSing basically. And put on a res title maybe, because you don't want to die to... If you're stuck in a cage and like spears drop, you're going to die probably. Your second tenacity is color and blue is skill tier. I'm trying to rush this. Okay, this is flower, garden, flower or whatever. Basically kill flowers. Kill all these tiny flowers within a matter of seconds. Kill them all. We don't need them. Get rid of them. You need to use commands only. I don't know if actives work. Just kill them. Kill all the flowers. My commands suck. Kill flowers. Kill flowers. Kill flowers. Once you see a success kind of thing up here, you can jump up. Can't wait for the can't wait for the Doom Aporia raid. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, you've successfully subsided. Get up. Hopefully you won't be doing it as fast paced as me. Okay. There we go. Someone's gonna green here. You keep going. Boom, 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 boom. Use all your support. I like to see you guys. I like to see you GMs explain this better than me. I don't think you'd probably have it much more slower paced than me though. Otherwise, this is going to be everyone's Doom guide for now. At least while the... Okay, we're going to get meter after these shapes. Meter only happens after the shapes. When she's already doing a mech, she's not going to spin around. Okay, so I still need to kill this... Okay. Okay, so she's going to spin probably. I'm waiting for her to spin. It is not spear drop. You will get a debuff if it is spear drop and spear's going to drop and there's going to be a timer. Everyone gets different timers. Okay, so something is going to be falling out of the sky. It's going to be a hammer. Oh, never mind. Someone got the hammer. Okay. Now this is only for D3. Basically, there's going to be these orbs. If it has a symbol on it, destroy it. If it does not have a symbol, let it pass. It has a symbol. Destroy it! I missed. This is such a chaotic stream. Oh, okay. Nope, just don't destroy that one. Let it pass. Okay, you need to use actives and commands. Oh, that's fine. Let it pass. I get a moment to breathe. Okay, it's a destroy it. I can't do this. Okay, there we go. Ta-da, there's only like 6 orbs that pass through. Otherwise, you're good. Okay. Easy. And wind orb. And go, go, go. Refer to recent Surbrave for that. Oh, wait, you didn't watch the VOD. I watched most of it by now. Hello, Faisal. Okay, I'm not reading. Okay, more shapes. Basically, keep DPSing unless you're stuck. Far out, it's me again. No. Okay, we're good. Ta-da! We did it. What did you guys learn? This is such a fast raid. Chat, she needs help. Give her the fish energy. Nah. Guys, don't listen to the GM. You should go to sleep, sir. I appreciate your company, but I think you need a sweet dream of some fish. Oh gosh. My nose is starting to run. I think you need to swim back to sleep. Oh, more Gate of Darkness. Okay. Now that's just 1 to 3. Don't listen to the GM, but if I warn them not to do something to get them banned and they don't listen, they will be banned. They're not gonna get... They are good children. I don't know what you're talking about. They're just normal players. They're not gonna do anything bad. Will you, kiddos? I'm sure they won't. I think they've all disappeared after all my panic screaming. I know Oz is probably gone to sleep. Hearts is probably sick of me, and he's probably disappeared. He never wants to mod for me again. I don't know who else is here. I don't remember anymore. Your Knicks need good position for support. He do. I'm just doing my best. What am I doing? My best. Oh, he's still here. Mac's still here. I'm still here, dumbass. That's crazy. Okay. Call me tunnels. What did I do to deserve this? Okay, I'm gonna get raid buff as well. I'm doing dailies with hearts. Oh, have fun! Okay. Now, 21-4 is probably the most mech intensive one, so there's a lot I'm going to miss, but I will explain it the best I can. Please refer to the doc. Do not rely on just this, but I will genuinely do my best to explain it all. The first major thing about this dungeon is that the very first moment you enter, there's going to be 2 different colors, and everyone's going to get a different color, red or blue. These are magnets, okay? Think about how magnets work. If you have the opposite polarities, it's gonna separate. If you have the same polarities, it's gonna be fine and stay together. That's how the entire first phase of this dungeon works. So you need to stay mindful of what color you are. Okay, so I will show you once we enter it. Magnets. What's wrong? Mag? Oh, this dude. This man. Be my friend. That is your fault. You're right. That is my fault. Okay, so we're entering this. This is Big Dragon. Okay, so I am blue. I can stand on top of any reds, but I cannot touch any blues. Okay? If I touch any blues, I'm gonna be bouncing off people. Okay? But also this dragon is gonna like swipe you and everything, so that's gonna be really annoying. Be very mindful of your position. These colors can also switch, but there will be a warning message when they switch. Okay? So we're gonna go through this normally. See what mechs we kind of come across and everything. Okay, so this is basically if you have a opposite bomb to summon across the opposite thing, you're gonna break that, and you are gonna fly up, and you are gonna turn off this activator. You can usually leave this to 4 other people to do, and then you can place your bomb in the corner out of everyone's sight if you like. You do not have to do that. Everyone else can do that as well if you're too afraid to do it. It took me a while before I finally had the nerve of steel to do it. But yeah, movement is impaired. If he shoots lasers, go down, because he's going to summon lasers. Go down, and then go up and dodge the lasers. Oh god. Oh, okay. Every time you get hit, by the way, your bubble is going to increase. You can decrease this bubble by using your hyperactive, or you can just wait for it to subside. Oh god. Okay. This is polarity, where you have to be in the opposite polarity. He has a very big bubble. Oh, that's not great. Okay, his bubble's loosened now. There we go. Everyone has to be in this bubble or they'll die. Okay, you have to be in the opposite polarity bubble. It's going to keep dragging you in like a magnet. Okay. Oh, this is so annoying. He's changing the flow of the irons. He's changing everyone's colors. Sometimes you might not be color changed. Sometimes you might. Okay, I just noticed this person got color changed. That's fine. I'm going to stay here. I'm still the same color. Okay, okay, movement is impaired, go down. Okay, this movement impaired can also mean he's gonna do a breath attack. Just watch him in the background. If you see lasers though, go down. Movement is impaired again, he's gonna breathe to the left, so go to the right! Do not stand on top of those bombs, by the way. You'll get flown. See, you can just get flown off and bumped across. Some people can save themselves, other classes cannot. So be very careful. Oh god. Okay. We're good, we're good. At least I can see everyone's bubble more easily. Okay, keep going, Murray, you got this! You are a professional! All of my 3 months of learning have led me up to this moment. Have I been learning for 3 months? I don't know. I'm confident enough in my ability. Okay, 150. Everyone's gonna get a bomb, I think? No! Orbs! Okay, if you're the opposite orb, grab the opposite orb. Okay. Get down, grab orbs. Okay. You don't want those orbs. You don't want to leave those orbs. You just have to grab the orb. It's not going to hurt you or anything. But you want to grab the orb. He's changing colors again. Stay away from everyone. Okay, 4 people are going to be the chosen ones. And they are going to basically shoot up, go on top of the bombs, put the bombs on this second platform, and they're going to shoot up. And basically all these guys have to do is every time the light flicks on for those towers, they just have to turn it off. That's all you have to do. Easy peasy. Okay, so if you're a chosen one, do not be afraid. Okay, you just have to place your bomb here, stand on top of it, and fly up. Okay? See? You can already, I can't really stay up in the air for too long with this guy. But you kind of see how these guys are just turning them off, basically. This mech can take a bit of time, so we can kind of just sit back and relax. How am I going? This is a very fast-paced learning session. Very fast-paced. I apologize. I don't know if I can attempt another one after my next, which I probably could if we don't fail. This dungeon, most people fail. Okay, another thing you guys should know is that, I'll tell you later. Anyway, we're back at it. After you succeed that, he's gonna change the scenery. Ta-da! We're in a more advanced place of everything. Okay, dodge everyone. Want a slower paced attempt? I should probably attempt. Get down. No, this is breath. Go to the right. Okay, go to the right. Try and get to the very edge that you can, because you don't want anyone to get hit by that breath. Anyone that's kind of lacking behind, you don't want to, like, slow it down for them. I have a bomb. Just put it at the side. Get rid of it. Okay. I'm going to keep trying to heal everyone and res, because definitely need some res protection here. This is more orbs and everything. One person needs to grab, like, the top orb at the very top. The very top, close enough, for the other orbs to spawn. And you need to get rid of them being the opposite colors. Okay, okay. Make sure you're not hitting anyone else while doing this as well. I am a nice person. I'm gonna make sure I do this for everyone. If you succeed at doing this, he's gonna be groggy, by the way. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Can you start from the beginning? Watch the VOD, Ryden. Okay. You have to go to sleep anyway. Okay, he's gonna be groggy for a bit. We have a chance to do some DPS. Yes! Kings, get down. It is, oh, uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, you didn't have VODs enabled. We have to because someone just disconnected. I do have my VODs enabled, sir. Alright. Well, that was a good fast-paced learning session. Alright, see you guys next week. Okay, I'll tell you that other thing I was going to tell you guys. So the main thing about Wilting Tower, there's 5 dungeons in Doom Aporia. This is the 4th one we're up to. Okay, you need to clear the 4th one to be able to do the 5th one. If you change, like, your party or anything, you need to do the 4th one all over again. Okay? If you're going to farm the 5th one, you have to do the 4th one. It is quite tedious. So, yeah. They were once upon a time the same dungeon, but then they were split up into 2 dungeons, so it takes less time. The 5th dungeon is the easiest to, like, brain rot, if anything. If you were to ask me, like, oh, Mari, if you were to rank the Doom Aporia dungeons, what's the easiest to hardest? Easiest to hardest? Genuinely, the very last dungeon is the easiest. The easiest to at least know, like, mech-wise and everything. Very last dungeon is easiest, it just takes some time. The first dungeon is the second easiest. I would like to argue that the second dungeon is also the next easiest after that. If you know the rooms, it is so much easier if you understand how the back rooms work, and it's not too hard once you get the gist of it. Otherwise, all the other mechs, on top of that is much easier, but there is a lot that we have gone through that we have missed. This is a very whale party. After that, the 4th hardest would be the 3rd dungeon that we did. That is just very tanky, like you're tanking everything and you can die in everything as well. There's a lot of mechs that just keep going on. As someone who farmed it, there was a lot of fails. And then the hardest would be the one that we're currently doing, because there's just so much mechs that's just going on. There's so much going on. Sorry, the VOD is on Twitch, and Twitch VODs are the best. Well, this is the best I can do on short notice. Your party also has a giga mech issue, you think? What do you mean, mech issue? I think it's doing really well, actually. I will say, the one thing I will fail to explain, and I'm not gonna bother explaining, during the 21 to 3. Where? Where? It's not like we failed. If anything, the Giga Mech issue was me not really doing well for shapes. I can't DPS. Your farm. Oh, my farm! My farm! sorry. Yes, I'm following. My farm. Yes, my farm did have a Giga Mech issue. It was different each time, though. Okay, it was different each time. It was sometimes disconnecting. It was sometimes on the guns. Some people just fail guns. Desync is also a very common issue for 3 and 4. Very common. Very frustrating. Another common issue that kept failing in farms is symbols. People can, if one person accidentally hits the wrong one, boom, wipe. But that's an early on wipe, which is affordable. If you are getting like a solid 9 minutes through and you fail on guns, that's not so affordable. And that hurts very much. But yeah, better to wipe in the first phase than the second phase, if anything. Otherwise, this isn't really a very educational Doom stream to learn on, because it's been going so fast, genuinely. This is the fastest party I've had in a long time, even on my main. I've been very lucky to have these whales. Man. Oh, imagine. That's crazy. I know Cybershi. I played with Cybershi a few times. They're really good. But DPS AV? This is gonna be you one day, Hearts. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, we're back. I don't know if he's supporting or DPSing. Okay, we're retrying. I'm gonna re-explain. Oh shit. Oh, sorry, language. Okay. I'm gonna... Shit. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Okay, I need to change everything manually. That's fine. I want my HP weapon, thank you. Please don't bump me. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yet again, explaining like you've never seen it before. Watch your magnets. Do not. I'm red, so I'm not going to touch any other reg people. But I'm also going to try and buff the DPSs. Okay, being a support, you want to be able to buff them, but you don't want to get too close to them and be hindrance to them. They have certain positions that they're going to follow to DPS better. You just kind of have to adjust yourself to those positions. Okay, for once, I'm not going to actually do this because I am the wrong bomb. I'm the wrong bomb. Okay, so these guys are going to do this, and while they're up, we're just going to place our bombs on the side. And we're gonna run away from those. You want to kind of place them away from these guys when they're falling down. Like, do it before they, like, fly up. Whoopsie. Get out of there. Okay, hopefully I did not bump him and kill him. I don't think so. Movement is impaired. He's doing lasers. Get down. That lasers is an easy warning sign to get down. And, uh-oh, someone was up. Oh, gosh. And then he's gonna do breath as well, because he just did that message again. Run. Usually I stay in the air, just so I don't bump into anyone, personally, when I'm doing this character. Same with Mari, actually, because she has some good mid-air skills on Daybreaker. Okay, why is everyone suddenly dying? That's unfortunate. Okay, oh god. Oh yeah, I was in his space, I guess. What did you eat prior to this raid? Oh, let's not talk about that. It was a disaster of a dinner. I should never cook the kitchen again. Cook the kitchen. I should never cook in the kitchen. Blue. Someone get the orb. He is not working very well. Yikes. Not you. The boss. We know you had fish. Of course I didn't. It was barbecue pork bites with rice. We don't talk about what happened with the rice. Okay, so I'm opposite this time, so I'm gonna go in here, and it's gonna keep pushing me in. I'm gonna keep walking out, so it does not push me in. Okay, but I don't want to walk out of the actual bubble, but I don't want to bump into the other guys, that's the thing. Okay. That does sound good, almost better than what I had. Thank you. Wait, you burned the rice? No, I didn't burn the rice. Okay, so, I do burn rice, usually. So, I have my mother who encourages me to cook it in the microwave, because it's easy to cook it in the microwave. Do the measurements and just cook it in the microwave, you can't burn it. Go on this side, because he's breathing, he's tilting his head to the left, so you're gonna go to the right, because he's gonna do a big breath. Anyway, I put that in the microwave, the rice, cooked it, and, that lid was very hot. The lid was very hot. And I only had a tea towel, and it slipped. Was locked in. Okay, so yes. Yes, I cooked the rice in a microwavable casserole dish, basically. And cooking, I took it out. It was very hot. I used a tea towel because I couldn't find the oven mitts, and it slipped out of my hand and I smashed the lid. Thankfully, the rice was okay, but it was still, like, really soggy. I still ate it anyway because the pork belly bites were cooked. They were very good, but it was like a smoky barbecue sauce. It was very hot. Not as in, like, temperature hot. It was, like, spicy hot. So, I do not recommend that either. And I cooked it in the air fryer because I did not have access to my oven. Why don't I have access to my oven? Because my mother brought a very smart oven where you have to log into it. You have to sign into your oven to be able to use it and use the app. Guess what? I signed out of the app. My phone signed me out of the app. So, I did not have the password. I couldn't sign into my oven. Yeah, I said this in the group chat. Why are you not reading the group chat? I told you this. That was my dilemma, so I had to cook it in the air fryer. It turned out good, but I could have been undercooked, so if I get sick, then that's on me for undercooking the pork bellies. But it still worked out. But yeah, I could not sign into the oven, so I couldn't use it. I made both beef burritos, sriracha sauce. Isn't sriracha sauce hot? I'm not really a spicy person, but that actually sounds really good. Cheddar jack cheese. That sounds amazing, actually. You would have loved my pork belly bites. Like, that was like a smoky. Like, I didn't realize smoky was like a spicy as well. Like, I do like some smoke, but like this felt like really hot. But it was really good. You would have loved it. And then I tried to cook it with rice and stuff, but yeah. It was still edible. Like, it still tasted alright. But yeah, my mom's gonna kill me for breaking her favorite casserole dish. Considering you, I'd better be off door dashing. I'd be better off door dashing. You're probably right. You're probably right. Okay, this is still all down. If you get hit by these bombs, in your opposite colors, you will be bumper card. I'll test that later. I can't think of what color. If you're the same color, I think it's fine. If you're the same color of the bombs. Okay, everyone's gonna change colors. Do not stack. There we go, see? We all change colors. Boom. Oh, God. I don't want to be a bumper card today. Mari makes a very good bacon, though. Thank you! I do make a very good bacon. I will agree to that. I'm gonna get up. See, automatically, sometimes they change. With help, of course. You're observed. I do make a very mean breakfast. I can make or cook. I can cook. There are certain things I am acquired and equipped to cook with. Other things I just should stay out of the kitchen for. She makes. Oh, breath. Oh wait, I'm fine. I'm gonna put a bomb here. Dodge the bomb. Let's just test this for science. Nope. Okay, if you're the same color, it's gonna bounce you. Don't do that. Oops. Oh, God. If you get hit by those, it's gonna increase your bubble, by the way. So, like, don't get hit. Ow. Like, you can't iframe everything. If you do at least have super armor, maybe you'll survive better. Survivability is important. We're gonna switch colors again. Changing of the ions. What color am I now? I am still blue. That's disappointing. Oops. Blue on that side. That's okay. My support is degrading terribly. Okay. We're getting really close here. You know, very friendly. Just a big happy family. I am not the chosen one. Let's go. Okay. Now I can read some comments. Because if she makes good bacon, then she must have some piggies in the house. I do not. I am the only piggy in the house. Oh gosh, my nose. Are you not tired, sir? I'm appreciating the company, but are you not tired? Is it my yelling that is helping you stay awake? True, you're trolling me. Trolling. I can't even read. You are trolling me with food and not offering me any. I don't have any right now. No, it's me waiting on something. Are you waiting on the miracle or me to fail again for the third time? I'm expecting it. I'm expecting to fail for the third time. But we're doing really well. I don't think any of us has died yet. Oh, God. We will find out in due time. Okay. Ideally, don't move when the changing of the scenery happens, because you could die. You could, like, glitch out and maybe fall through the floor or something. I don't recommend it. Okay. Stay away from the... Don't stay on top of these bombs as well, because you could shoot up into the sky. Okay? When those bombs are summoned, don't, like, go, like, diagonal to them. Don't go beside them. Don't go on top of them. You could shoot up and die. That's how most people die. I don't know, you weren't on my mind to invite to my funeral personally, crazy. Did you just want some nighttime entertainment to sleep to? I do appreciate it. Okay, I am red, so I can hit those orbs as well. Okay, it's still the same mechs after the switch, he's just a bit more enraged. So, it just... I don't know if it's more consistently or anything, I think it's still just the exact same. Get down. But yeah, still keep a mind's eye on everyone else around you. Sometimes someone might bump into someone else and ruin your day. It's kind of crappy. Okay, I am all the wrong bombs there. I can't do those bombs, so I place my bomb there. Make sure that doesn't interfere with anyone else. Get on the side, be safe. Now, if I did invite you to my funeral, it would be to let me down at least once. What? No, if it was your funeral, I'd come as the Grim Reaper and I'd just stand there. I wouldn't say anything. I'd just stand there and look intimidating. Okay, we're getting 70 bars so far. We're doing really well. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh no, I'm fine. That's not gonna affect me. Oh crap, that will affect me. Changing of the colors. Stay away from everyone else. There we go, boom. Oh, I'm the same color as him now. Gosh. See, that's very troublesome. Like, they'll just change colors in the middle of Mech as well. It is very troublesome. Okay, get up again. Like, you have to take mind of everything. Oh my gosh, Raiden, have you heard of the... I need to tell you about the cemetery story. Hold up, you just reminded me. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you a fun little story. My mother is very deaf, and she is relatively blind to an extent. She wears glasses. But she's a special one. She's special. I'm driving with my parents to their appointment one day, and we drive past this place, this big area with really high iron gated fences, very high iron fences, spiked iron fences, and there's lots of flowers. And my mother, she turns to us and she says, "Oh look, the botanical gardens!" And I am like trying not to laugh, and I say, "Mum, that's not the botanical gardens. That's the graveyard. That's the cemetery." And she's like, "Oh." Like, close enough. Like, there's a big sign as we drive past as well that says cemetery on it. And then me and Dad are like cracking jokes to each other saying, "I bet you people are dying to get in there." So you're driving? No, I'm not driving. When I'm with my parents, my dad always drives because my dad is a truck driver. He would never let me drive if he drives. He does not trust me to drive. I don't blame him. Oh yeah, I'm the chosen one. Sorry, I forgot to say, I'm the chosen one, so I have to do this. Because I forgot, I'm not the chosen one, so that's the first time you've seen that mech. Okay, no more stories. Time to explain. First phase, done. Guess what? You don't have to worry about the magnets anymore. They're gone, you're done. Hopefully you've survived this whole time and you have not been bumped off once and died. Remember, you only have 3 reses and there's still so much mechs to get through, okay? And there is plenty of chances that you'll die in the second phase. So... True, you're burning the house down. Safer not to drive. True. Arson is important. Look, no more magnets. Okay, now that is just normal. Look, it's this barcat lady again. The sexy lady that we've ended the first one. Guess what? She still has the same moves, but this time, she likes to throw it in your face! Anyway, still basically dodge her. If you get 10 stacks of this, then you are going to be frozen. Someone just has to free you with a commando. See? Look, I'm already frozen. Ta-da! I'm free. This is mass. Basically, I cannot explain this. Please read the document. I don't know why they didn't do the maths. This is also Medusa. Okay. It was 2 up. I couldn't think fast enough to see that. Avoid those rocks, they hurt. Those rocks hurt. I can't really explain mass to you guys. You'll have to kind of look at the document for this. Medusa is now, you have to look at your individual eye. Everyone's going to have different eyes. It'll either be open or closed. If it's closed, look away. If it's open, look at it. Okay, everyone's going to have a different eye. Pay attention to yours and don't fail it. Otherwise, run. 0 reses, guys, are great. Okay. Be careful for rocks. There's someone that's stuck. Use command. Easy. Free. Oh, God. 3, 4. Oh, God. Okay. So, this one... Oh, this is much harder to explain. Bro! Okay, basically the main thing about this, there's 2 ways to identify this. I don't think I can explain it quick enough. But otherwise, if it is ice beams and you do not have a debuff, you are safe. If it is shadow hands, if it is shadow ones, and you do have a debuff, you are safe. Okay, opposite way, you are not safe. So it's a bit different to the first phase. But basically, same rule applies where if you have shadow debuff, you are safe. Otherwise, you can also use the borders, which I will also show you next time. Owie, 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 owie. Good night. Okay, this is mass. Same. Okay, so basically, an open eye means +1, a closed eye means -1. Okay, you need to do the mass and even it out, okay, on the playing field. Okay, that's basically how that works, but please refer to the document for better information on that. I'm looking at him. Okay, there we go. We succeeded the Medusa, thank goodness. Okay, this one's easy enough where everyone lines up, and when she opens her wings and the F1 appears, you have to press it and then go in your safe zone. Hello! This is my safe zone. Well, one of them. I could kind of troll here if I wanted. This is res nullified. Please, with these main mechs, please never rely on your res. Res is only... You can only res on just normal attacks and stuff. When it comes to main mechs, do not risk it. Okay, if you see this debuff, unavoidable death, okay? Never rely on your res and be all like, oh, I'm fine, I got a res title. No, majority of this, you are gonna die. So you have to do the mechs. Gotcha, risk it for the biscuit. Are you even learning from this? Actually, Ryden, what is your, tell me, out of 10, what is your experience of Doom? How well do you know Doom? Can you, like, are you confident with Doom out of 10? Okay. Usually, okay, this is gonna be lasers. Okay, lasers. Okay, so I'm safe. I have this border, and I have this debuff. I'm safe. Then you alternate, okay? Everyone, you alternate. Okay, this is ice ones. I am safe, okay? Oh gosh. And then you alternate, okay? The main thing is that you check if you're safe, and then you alternate. Otherwise, you go to someone else's. I am not safe, but now I am if I go to someone else's, because it shows up if I'm quick enough. Okay, then you alternate, okay? All of these will hurt you. You can use res, but because it's a one shot. You can use res once, otherwise don't risk it. Ideally try and clear it. Okay, you voice line to notify everyone else that you are safe. Sometimes it will be a couple of people, sometimes it will be only one person. Everyone, by the way, has colors on them. Mass, far out. Okay. No, that's correct. Oh gosh, I was panicking for a sec there. Okay, so free people are gonna have a red, black ones. Other people are gonna have blue, okay? If there is a circle that is a beige, that is a black rock. Oh gosh. Okay, mech time. I cannot explain this, please refer to the document. Okay? the best way I can explain this is that 2 people are going to be chosen to get eyes, and they're going to write the pattern of what they see. It's going to be Roman numerals from 1 to 8. Okay, you need to learn your Roman numerals. Please refer to the document. There is also player-made guides for this. It is an open eye, so you are going to go on the most occurring numbers, which is 1s. Okay, what is the 1s? Gone. Okay. So sometimes someone will actually write all the numbers together. These first 6 numbers is the top row. This next 6 numbers is the bottom row. Okay? So you have to merge them all together and then go on the safe spot. You will die if you fail this. If 3 people wipe, if 3 people die, it's a wipe. Okay, now I'm going to type it so you can kind of see what the Roman numerals look like. So this is nothing, nothing, nothing. This is a 6, 6, nothing. Okay, so that's the top right. Everyone's going to go down. You need to stand on these spots. So the Roman numerals will show up. I think that's correct. I'm still not very great at Roman numerals. It is a closed eye, so you've got to avoid the most occurring number, which is 6s. Okay, so, so it's going to be no 6s. F. I think someone wrote it wrong. It's me again. Okay. This is 7, nothing, 3. Because there's, oh shit. Oh, still nothing. Nothing. 7, nothing. 3, 7, 3. Oh, I'm too slow. Okay, it's open eye, so this is 7s, 7s, 7s. Okay. Okay, we're good. This only happens 3 times, okay, so we should be good now. Ta-da! Oh gosh, that was a trial. Okay, this light blue one means a blue person needs to go up, so yeah, they're a blue person. You can tell I'm a red person because I have this, and it's lasers. That was a fake rock. Haha. Okay. I am safe. So I have no border. If I had a border on ice ones, I would be unsafe. If I have a border for black, I am safe. It is very confusing. Okay. I am not safe. Now I have a border. I'm safe. It's shadow hands, so I am safe. I'm also going to make sure I keep rezzing because you can res here. I am not safe. Oh gosh. There we go. If I have a border for ice hands, I am not safe. Okay. Okay, this is a rock I'm gonna grab. Successfully got it. There we go. Okay. And then these crowns, I have to go on the red ones. A blue person has to go on the blue ones. This is mass. I'm gonna go up. Oopsie. Oh, sorry. That's quite confusing. Go, 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 go. Okay, once the eyes disappear, you can go down. But yeah, you have to even it out. Okay, now we're going to do the spec again. This is prophecy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to basically write out. You can use X or you can use this other system. I do not know the other system. It's like position. I'm not going to explain it. You can read the doc. Okay, please read the document for this one. Basically, you are going to be whispered prophecy, okay? Then you need to find the position. You're done singing the tomb song. Thank goodness, Raiden. Hopefully you had fun. Okay. Res nullified as well. These 2 are the main mechs that people get confused from. Please refer to the document for this. I cannot explain it. Okay? Unless I actually get one, then I can explain it. But basically, you're going to be whispered a prophecy, and that's going to tell you where to stand. And so you stand on that point to the corresponding number that everyone has. If people are died here, if you have someone that's perma-dead or something, this makes the mech a lot harder, and you're going to be gambling. Okay? I've been very lucky so far. Okay, here we go. Single point. So I have to go to 8. There we go. According to this. Okay? So if I got it again, which is going to be like a 5, someone's going to get like the 5 horns or something. I don't remember what it is. They have to go to 3, sorry. They have to go to 3. Okay, maybe I'll sleep since work in the morning. Please do. I am doing this in the middle of the weekend. The weekday. Thank you so much for hanging with me though, Ryden. Say goodbye to our lovely GM. Okay, it's gonna be at 1 bar, we are gonna do another mech. Okay, here's lasers again. I'm gonna explain it right from the top. I am safe. Okay, so I have the border, I have the debuff, and it's shadow. I'm safe. Remember, if you have the debuff and the shadow and the border for this one, you are not safe. If it's the opposite color. Time to force log off Mario, please don't. I'd prefer you not. Remember, you have to alternate each time as well. I am safe. Okay, and then alternate. So remember, they do 3 rounds of this, and then you have to alternate. That's the hardest thing about it. Sometimes you might forget to alternate. Okay, and now at 1 bar, because it's D3, you are going to have to do this again. Okay, so X8, X2, nothing, nothing. Two, 4, I am the slowest rider in the freaking universe. 4, I can't identify. 4s, okay, it is 4s. Yep, there's 4 up here too. Okay, there we go, we're all good. This is a very, thankfully, fast party. Thank goodness for merch. Why is it me again? Okay, 2. I keep getting this. I'm cursed. I think I'm good. But yeah, you basically write what you see. Okay, nothing. 5, 2. Do split it up, but in 3, so it makes it much easier for others to merge, which is the main idea of it. Okay, it is open eye, so you go to the most occurring number. It is 5s. Go to your 5s. 1, 2, 3. So remember, top row is the first one, bottom row is the second one. There will be some times you don't have someone else merge it, and you'll have to read it just like this. So the top 2 are first. Why? Okay, 2, 2, 1, 1, 8. Okay, 1, nothing, nothing. This is 4, nothing, 3. Okay, brilliant. It is 1s. Oops. Okay, remember, top row. So the top row numbers that we wrote is the first 2 numbers that we wrote together, because one person, okay, the way that this works is that one person will see one half and the other person will see the other half. So you have to teamwork together to clear it. Yay, the power of teamwork, and then we're done. Oh my gosh. If you do perma-die on this one, it doesn't matter too much, because the main thing you'll just get is circuit drops and chip drops. You're not gonna, like, drop the weapon or anything. That's in the second dungeon. So you can afford to perma-die here. You genuinely can. You don't have to worry about, like, ditching, because if you ditch, then they have to redo the whole dungeon again. This one usually lasts 20 minutes, though, like 20 to 30 minutes, so you do need the full time. That worked out really well, though. Okay. My gosh. How's my explaining? Phew. Hopefully anyone can actually come back and refer to this. I feel bad otherwise, if not. I am making this a real learning experience. Whew. Oh, what the hell. I'm having all my friends change their classes. Oh god. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I probably shouldn't have looked at Discord. Alright, we're ready. Okay, now we're finally up to the last one, guys. Now, this one I said was the easiest, and I mean it, because all the mechs are in the 4th dungeon, that they didn't really leave any for the 5th. Okay, so this is going to be probably the simplest to explain, but I'll still try my best. It might still be fast-paced. Okay, the main thing is that you want to kill, as soon as you arrive, you want to kill all these towers. Okay? The main thing, just throw some wind orbs, yeets, you're going to have lightning that's going to summon from above, just go to the other side. Easy. Okay? don't go in front of those, that hurts. Don't be like those people that have a death wish. Watch this dragon as well. He will do like a tail swipe after a while as well. Just jump in the air. He will also do a breath attack. Just jump in the air. By attacking all these towers, we're weakening his full HP. Okay? Otherwise, just basically dodge all the things that you see that are incoming as well. Keep going. If you get a bomb as well, just move it on to the next tower. He is going to do a tail attack. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Jump. Oh, here's his breath attack, actually. Just jump in the air to dodge it. Very easy. Very easy. Because otherwise it does do a bit of damage. Same as his tail swipe. Usually you would not kill it that fast. But otherwise all you really go through is his like breath attacks in the background and someone will get a bomb and you have to move on to the next tower for the bomb. It will do a lot of damage to the tower. Once you do that, you will move on to this area. He has 400 HP. Isn't that fun? Ta-da! Lots of HP if you clear that. Otherwise he starts at like 500 HP or something. Please refer to the doc. Anyway, the main things he really does here is swiping. The first and second swipe you can tank. If you have enough damage reduction, you can take this double swipe, but look how much damage it does. Ouchie. Okay, you can choose to dodge it if you wish. Otherwise, the only other thing he really does is just this ball. Who cares? Just tank it. You can tank most things in here. If these, like, things, they get rid of disappearing these platforms. So every now and again, like, these platforms can disappear. He also does that. That is down. I cannot explain how the breath works. The breath attack works very well. Oh gosh. Basically, if he flies like down here, he's gonna do a breath from below. If he flies up here in the middle-ish, which is similar to down, he's gonna do a breath in the middle and someone has the freeze. I'll show you what that looks like. And then he flies up here. You have to go up to dodge and he's gonna do a breath down here. Refer to the doc. And lately I'm just saying, refer to the doc. But otherwise, I'll still showcase as much as what really happens here. Every 100 bars, there's going to be a mech. This is tornadoes. First mech at 350 is tornadoes. Basically, your res is nullified. Please keep healing and tank hard. Do not jump too high if you are on the top platform or you will die. If you get hit by these tornadoes, your up and down will be reversed. Okay? Reverse polarity. And you will end up with a leg debuff. Okay? Oh gosh. So, keep up stone apples and try and get to your circle, basically, before the main attack hits, is the main goal. These tornadoes very much hurt, okay? So be very careful. Get to your safe spot before the lightning, don't die, and you will get a successful groggy. Okay? If one person dies, you will not get a groggy. Okay? So, we got our groggy, he's down now, because everyone survived. We're gonna HA. Boom. That is very valuable. You want a HA after every single one, if you are support. Ideally, even if you're not. If you're a support, have essences. But yeah, that means, okay, so tornadoes, okay, this is a high one because he's in the air, so we are going to dodge by going up. Everyone usually goes to this platform to do a bit more damage as well, because he's going to do a breath down if it's up. Okay. All of these attacks are very straightforward. You're just basically tanking it, and then you're dodging the breaths. The main mechs are not overly complicated as well. Usually, people will choose positions for absorb, which is at 250 mechs. We did not discuss that. So, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh gosh. I still get scared every time there's double slash though, because sometimes you can tank that, it's a gamble. I trust on res though. I am surviving off res and hope. We love that for me. But yeah, mid right. Okay, now we're deciding. All of a sudden we're deciding where to go. This is not ideal. Usually we will decide where to go for absorbing for the 250 mech. So you see all these platforms? There's 6 platforms here. Typically, all 6 people would designate a platform to go to. Okay? So, and ideally you need to stand basically in the middle of this little knob here and have your head in the middle of this. And you are gonna keep, and you just AFK. Once you get the correct position, you don't have to do anything. It's gonna absorb, this orb is gonna expand, and if you're in the correct position, you're gonna absorb it. And that's it. That is literally it. But all 6 of these people are on these outer platforms here, and you just have to stand in the correct position. If you are not in the correct position, you are going to get all these stacks, and you have to discharge it by getting it away from the party. But once you hit 4, then we're done. The mech's basically done. How easy is that? Please refer to the document for how that could fail though. HA. Okay, no HA there, because not everyone HA, so we do not get the groggy. But we are OP enough that we don't need the groggy. Okay. My HA was still off cooldown, so I was good. I have concentrated essences. Highly recommend to have concentrated essences for this one, in case your party is too fast like that. Otherwise, yeah, all your cooldowns will be on CD and everything. This is going extremely well, though. I didn't even say that was up. It took me a long time to learn, like, up, down, left, right for the breath as well, though, personally. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, mid. It's not that much. It's just up, down, mid, which is the only options. Anyway, so something else I should tell you guys is that once you do one of the timed mechanics at the bar threshold, it's going to be added to the timed mechanics. So every 60 seconds, if you do not get to the next threshold, you are going to do one of the timed mechanics that you just did. So for example, if we just did 350 and we didn't reach the 250 threshold in the matter of 30 seconds, we're going to do tornadoes again. But for example, if we do the 250 absorb threshold, but we don't get to the 150 threshold, we could do absorb or we could do tornadoes again. It's going to be a part of the time thresholds. Okay, this is 150 bars. We're going to do rocks. Everyone, okay, this is very particular position for rocks, okay? Otherwise you will fail. He's going to spawn all these rocks and you have all these lasers. You need to teamwork together to get all the lasers together to get rid of all the rocks in this kind of pattern. First you start up here. Second you start here. Keep healing, I recommend, if you are a healer. Okay, you go here to the other side of this platform, and then you go to the very corner here. It is crucial that you follow this pattern. And also dodge, because those lasers actually really hurt. And then you need to clear all the rocks to succeed. If you do not clear all the rocks, you're gonna wipe. Okay? HA. Ready to HA. Okay, done. There we go. You know you've successfully done the HA because they'll say that they're groggy with every single one of these Doom bosses. You need 3 people to HA to get a successful groggy. And that can be very crucial to like a slow running party that actually needs the HA. Okay, this is mid? That's mid. If it's middle, someone needs to be frozen and they need to protect us from the breath. Because you can go nowhere else safe. Because there's nowhere else that is safe from the middle breath. So someone needs to be a sacrifice and freeze themselves from the breath. Otherwise, and everyone else needs to run. And then we save that person. Do not be that sacrifice. Usually the host will be the sacrificed in that case, or one of the DPSs, if anything. They are faster. You can just kind of run back as soon as you kind of follow the party if you're not familiar. Sometimes people will do callouts. Also with these circles and stuff, like this is a circle that's going inwards. If it goes inwards, just kind of stay together. If it goes outwards, you kind of need to dodge everyone else. Sometimes, if it's on you, that is. It could not be on you, it could be on someone else. But yeah, otherwise some people just tank it in general. I don't recommend tanking it though. Okay, 50 bars. This is matching. Okay, so at 50 bars you have matching numbers. Basically the same Roman numerals from the 4th one, but you're just matching the numbers. It's literally a game of matching, it's fun. Also dodge the lightning. Okay, so he's gonna go into a ball and summon all these numbers again. Ta-da! Hope you know your Roman numerals. Okay, so avoid these lightning strikes, but this is fun! We're gonna play a game of matching numbers. Basically pick up a number and match with someone else. So I'm gonna grab this 2 and I'm gonna match with this person. Ta-da! Isn't it fun? It's just fun teamwork. Matching. I actually enjoy matching. It's just like a little kiddie game. But no, mech-wise, this stuff's easy. I'm gonna HA again, even though no one probably needs it. No one's gonna probably do it. That's fine. I just do it out of habit, honestly. So, this is D3. This will not happen in D1 or D2, but for... Oops, up. That goes up. But for D3, he is going to go into Berserk at 1 bar, and he's going to heal all the way up to 50 bars, which means he is going to start slashing in 3 consecutive times, and he is going to do a breath upwards or below only. He will not do middle breaths anymore, and then you basically have 10 seconds to go wild before he does it all again. And you have to cycle this about like 5 times before you kill him, usually. Okay, now he's back to healing. Everyone usually goes up because it's the easiest place to dodge. Now, the difference between this and tornadoes as well is that up here, you won't have lightning falling for this part. But in tornadoes, you will be struck by lightning if you go too high. But here, if I go too high, I will not be struck by lightning. That's something I thought I should mention. Hi, how you going? Okay, now he's gonna slice 3 times. Just dodge them because they hurt. And he's gonna slice. He's gonna he's gonna breath down. I'm going well. I am just describing. One moment. I'm just describing how this raid works. And then he's gonna come back, and he's gonna be like groggy for a bit. You cannot HA this, you cannot hyperactive this or anything. Just go nuts. Just go ham at it. Keep going for it. Come on, fight to the finish. This is gonna take like 2 runs, 2 cycles. Usually in a normal party, if you will not have this much damage, and it will probably like take you like you will probably doing this like repeatedly about 4 times. I think usually 4 or 5 times in a normal party. Like, this is a very OP party. If you will be very lucky. Thank you for the carry. I am also close to dropping. Oops, forgot about the breath. Get down. Okay, he'll fly down or fly up right after that. Please take note of this. Follow the party. Thank you. I do enjoy good vibes. Okay. Keep going for it. Fighting, and we're still damaging and fighting. I could drop a weapon. I'm currently at level 13, which means I'm close to dropping a weapon. Boom. We're done. I did drop it. Let's go. Weapon. Thank you for the carry, and you guys witnessed a weapon drop. That's how you drop a weapon. Brothers, we have done it. We've done it. All right, that was actually pretty good. Okay. Bless. That is the entire Doom raid. What did we learn? Now you guys can watch me upgrade a weapon. Now it's just going to be a weapon stream. I plan to get that weapon for my 2nd DPS. So that felt good to actually drop. I won't really fully explain how the weapon reward works. But basically I was at level 13 and the max level is 15. So at level 13, I have a 25% chance to drop the weapon. So I was expecting it to drop. I am very happy. Okay. Whew. I'm tempted to apply for another one so I can explain again, but I do not have time for another one. So I will say, Doom it altogether typically takes 1 to 2 hours. You need to put aside a decent hour or 2 to do a full length of Doom. This one took 1 hour and 30 minutes. You have to take consideration of fails, desyncs, disconnecting as well. That can happen. Even though the total time that we actually took to run it, like the total time, was roughly 50 minutes. The first dungeon was 7 minutes. The second dungeon was also 7 minutes. The third dungeon was 8 or 9 minutes. Second dungeon was 20 minutes. And then that last dungeon, I think, was 12 minutes. So in total, I cannot math. It was probably around 50 minutes or 60. But then it took an extra like 30 minutes or so because we had to wipe twice for the 4th dungeon because someone desynced and stuff. But yeah. Hi, welcome to Just Waking Up. You'll be able to watch the VOD to hopefully learn about Doom Raid. Please, I will say, please refer to the Doom Guide for everything else. While you're here, I will show you the Doom Guide. I actually made a very handy dandy link to the Doom Guide. I'm gonna go to my browser here. Hopefully this still works. No, it does not. It does work. Never mind. So will this actually... Okay, whoopsie. Hang on. I'm just very badly adjusting this whole thing. Very badly. So here we go. tinyurl.com/Doom Aporia. I have made a tiny link for this, so you can access this very easily. But this is, okay, for some reason it ends up at the very last page, but just skip to the document tab of here. Okay, so this is the Doom Aporia guide if you have never seen it. Oh, I need to go on my other browser. Hold up. This browser. Here we go. This is the better browser. The better browser page. Okay. There we go. And now I can hopefully read it a bit better. Okay, so this is a very lengthy doc. I have had like 5 people in my server, be like, oh, this document is too much information, too lengthy, I don't want to read it. That's why I tried to make this visual guide. Now, please know about this document, this guide only covers D3 Pacifics, okay? But it covers everything with actual diagrams, pictures, you know, kind of like layouts and everything. It is a very in-depth guide. It is very hard to read and take in when you have never done the dungeon before. I recommend even doing a D1 blind and getting an idea of what the dungeon's kind of like, or at least going over this at least, or watching someone else do the Doom so you understand what you're reading, okay? Because I could not, I tell you, even me, I could not, like, comprehend any of this just by reading it. I don't recommend anyone read this without having an idea of what the Doom looks like. I had a much, like, I had some very good friends that did not judge and kidnap me to go into it blind. That VOD is personally on my, Twitch if you want to view that as well. You can view that on my Twitch. The entire highlight, I've highlighted the entire blind run if you want to watch that. But you can go in it blind and attempt it, and then get an idea of what you're getting into. Do not read this without having zero knowledge. You will not be able to comprehend anything. But otherwise, now that I've told you majority of the things, you should be able to read this. But it is a lot of reading, it is a lot of words, but it is very well in depth about like every kind of like small little thing, and even GIFs. These GIFs really help as well. So, and it's in different document tabs and everything. But yeah, so there's some mechs, for example, for these that, okay, some of them won't load. If they don't load, there's a whole thing where it says just refresh or like save the GIF and stuff. That is the trouble with some of this stuff, but most of it should be alright. F1 releases, there's like some orb mechs and stuff that I couldn't show you guys. Okay, so this is the confusing map of the room. Very confusing map, which I will try to explain to you a tiny bit. Otherwise, you kind of have to go into the dungeon to experience it better yourself. But this is basically the boss room, okay? And each room has like different color coded. This is the boss room, and there is this main portal here. There's this main portal here that you can go through when you're in the boss room. This is for phase 2, mind you. This is for phase 2. This is the main boss room, and there's this portal that will teleport you right to the center. To the center room, okay? Which is going to be green. The very center room, okay? If you teleport through the first 2 portals up here in the center room, you are going to end up in this middle room in the center, okay? And then there's portals up here that you can go back, or you take the middle portal to go back to the boss room, okay? If you go up, and if you've been watching at the start, how I went down that staircase, so I was in the boss room, I was number 6 for the soul orbs, I teleported here, and I went up this staircase, and I went to this room, and I ended up in the right room, okay? And then I go down the staircase, I'm in the right room, okay? And if I go into this middle portal, I'm gonna end up in this middle room here, this right room in the middle, okay? And that's where I had to place my orb. If you teleport in the middle portal of any of these middle rooms, you're gonna go back to the main boss room, if this is making sense, okay? But otherwise, if you teleport from the boss room, you're gonna end up in these larger rooms, and then these staircases and stuff. But if you go through these big staircases, you're gonna teleport across the rooms into a different area. But when you are trying to play the mech where you escape the rooms and try and find the boss room, all of these portals are going to be randomized, okay? Very randomized. So you have to try and find one of these middle rooms that will take you to the middle portal to get to the boss room. And that's what's going to happen. So yeah, you do need to learn how to traverse the map to help you with this experience. It took me ages to understand how this works because this looks confusing just by looking at it plainly. But then you will get the hang of it the more videos that you see of it, personally. But also the more that you get exposed to it, I'd recommend. But yeah, the main thing is that if you get 10 stacks in the boss room, I didn't get to explain this properly, but if you get 10 stacks, you're going to be teleported to one of these back rooms in the level 2, okay? And then someone has to save you, okay? And you are going to tell them, what room are you in? Left mean the pink. If you have a pink symbol in the background, that's the left room. If you have a green symbol in the background, it's the middle. If you have a yellow symbol, you are in the right room. So for example, I'll get kidnapped and I'm going to be stuck in a cage for 60 seconds and someone has to save me in one of these rooms, otherwise I die. That's the main gimmick about this dungeon. You have to dodge the boss. It's easy enough to dodge the boss though, because you're just going from left to right basically. You don't want to get slapped. But if I did get kidnapped, I would be saying, oh, I'm in the pink room, okay? Or otherwise I'm in the green room, and then someone will have to traverse from the boss room, jumping all the way to, I don't know, up here. Well, okay, let's say I teleport from here, whoop! Okay, I'm in the pink room, so I'm over here on the left. I'm in this room here. So I have to teleport from here, I need to go up this staircase, I'm gonna arrive here, go down here, and I'm gonna go to this middle platform, this teleports me here, and save your damn ass. How's this explanation? But then once you get saved, you get teleported back here, and then I have to take the top one and teleport here. These are color-coded very well, so you know where each teleported goes. So this is actually a really good map, it just looks like a lot. Any questions? Nope, moving on. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get caged, okay, basically. Flags are an old method. Yeah, flags, everyone used to use flags to identify, what room you were in, but now you can just use the symbols. So they have updated that. Otherwise, I don't think these existed. Anyway, cages, break with commands and actors as well. There we go. The boss heals as well. Sorry, I forgot about that. The cage is not broken in 1 minute, boss heals, and the player dies. But yeah. There used to be this used to be a, thing you could cheese. You used to be able to use Orion Clock, force active in this dungeon, so you can actually avoid, being taken in the back rooms. Unfortunately, they patched that. Screw you, Raiden. He's gone. But anyway, screw them for patching that, because now you can't cheese it anymore. But yeah, if you get sent to the back rooms, you're gone. Anyway, I said about the marks and stuff at the bottom. If you see those blue marks at the bottom, you're gonna get caged if you get hit by them. Don't do that. If you're too far away from the boss, you are gonna get hit as well. You're gonna get personally targeted, so stay close to him. That's why everyone stays close to him as well. There's also some minor mechs that we didn't go through, like Spiderweb and the safe spot and the ghost cage walls. You'll have to experience that because the things aren't working. Okay, and this was the portals that I showed you guys or tried to explain. Yeah, there's like diagrams for everything. Escape room as well. Here's the spot the difference I was talking about, where you can refer to the thing. So yeah, lamp, sofa, mirror, clock, chair, pot, and yeah. There's a good like tester, like figure out, here's a quiz, figure out which one's the right one, then there's the answer as well. It's really nice. Okay, so there is a bit that's in that one, but it's relatively easy. Third dungeon, you have like your main kind of patterns of spears, hammers I was talking about. There's the hammer, there's the spears, there's another hammer, the safe bubble one we did, the fan and the swords, the fan and the swords, where you dodge the swords, basically just tank the fan. The portal one. Here's the symbols I was talking about. So you will see the if you get kidnapped from this guy and you become a bubble, here's what it looks like. You kind of see here, the symbols will just appear for a millisecond, and you have to write what you see basically. So if you see circle, you're just gonna write C. If you see I see a flower there, you just write F. You'll see these symbols very quickly. So you have to, if you get kidnapped, you have to write what you see in order. And then, yeah, you can't blink. Don't blink or you'll miss it. So it sucks getting kidnapped. But yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's different. But yeah, circle, flower, star, diamond, hourglass. It's good to have this, if you're just starting out, it's good to have this cheat sheet beside you. When I was starting out, I took a screenshot of this and I kept it beside me just so I knew. Just so I knew what was going on and everything. Just so I knew what the symbols were in case I forgot in the panic of the moment. And it explains how the meter works as well. The twirl, she does a twirl. Okay, so spear drop. This is what I wanted to try and explain. We never got it. We were very lucky. When you see this meter is full, usually split up. Because look at your debuff bar. You will get this spear drop. And you will get a number of seconds before it drops. If anyone overlaps, it's going to do lots of damage. Lots of damage and probably wipe you out. So yeah, that's what the hammer looks like as well. The hammer is going to drop. And then there's the fans. So it's in D3, there's 4 different options where you can either get swords and you have to go in the safe spot where there is no sword. There's spear drop, look at your debuff bar. There is hammer drop, where a hammer's going to drop if you do not notice any signs for all of the other ones. And then there's also going to be fans, where you just basically use your skill tiers in the middle of the fans. Yeah, as such, it is not recommended to tank everything because you need to dodge most things. It hurts. Please refer to the doc for most of this stuff, as well as looking at my VOD for most of this. The shapes, because otherwise there's, here's the Reign of Chaos I was looking for. There's some examples as well, video links examples they also give. But yeah, we did this third one here. If we teleport to the middle, safe spots alternate. If they do the left, it's all the way to the left and you alternate. If they do the right, the safe spots alternate. Anyway, here's the gun mech they explain and show, and then the flower, garden of whatever this is. And that one. You know. Okay, and then, yeah, that's that. Moving on to this one. They explain the polarity, you know, the debuffs and stuff. This isn't fully showing the charging orbs and stuff. The tower. I showed most of this. Simon says there is more. Yeah, there's mechanic names for it. I never remember the mechanic names. And then, yeah, this is the hardest one that I want everyone to kind of refer to the doc for better. Okay, so here's the Medusa map split that I was trying to explain. Open eye is +1, closed eye is -1, and you have to even it out. So yeah, as a rule of thumb, 1 open eye and 1 closed eye equals 0. So yeah, sometimes you will all stay on the same side if it equals 0. Sometimes people have to switch out, you need to cancel it out. But yeah, here we go. If you see this buff, you are safe from the Shadow Hands. If you see this buff, you are not safe from the Ice Laser. That's another confusing thing. So I kind of tried my best to explain that. I think I explained that decently well as I was running through it. But do refer to the buff again, to the VOD again, and go back. Pause it as many times as you like. I didn't explain maths very well, so please refer to the document for this. Reminder, this document is at tinyurl.com/Aporia. Okay? Otherwise, there is always links to it in my Discord if you ever need. DM me. Okay. There's always a link to it somewhere. There's either one in Magnelia channel. If you're in a Magnelia Discord, there's one that's pinned somewhere in my Discord. You can DM someone for it. This doc is accessible almost everywhere, but otherwise I do recommend, like, that's why I made a tiny URL for it, just so it's an easy, because it's a very long link, but otherwise I made a tiny URL just so it's easy to access for everyone. Okay. Keeping going, so you go into phase 2, I was trying to explain, like, all this red crown, blue crown kind of thing, where you have to kind of stand on these things and, like, block the rocks for certain ones. Floor explosions don't matter. Okay, this is something that you can download, this picture. You can download this picture to use as a cheat sheet as well. When I was learning Roman numerals, I downloaded this and just kept it beside me just so I knew. Because the main thing most people get confused about is the 4 and 6. Sometimes because they look the exact same, they're just swapped around. Rule of thumb is basically, if the 5 is in front of the eye, it's a 4. If it's behind the eye, it's a 6. Like, you go 5, 6 kind of thing, or you go 4, 5. So yeah, but otherwise if the diamond's in front, it's a higher number if the diamond is in front. If it's behind, it's not. For those that don't know how to read Roman numerals like me, because I cannot read Roman numerals, also the 8 has the diamond filled in, if that is easier for you to identify, because sometimes it is not easy for me to identify. But otherwise it's just a counting thing. 5, 1 plus 1, 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 plus 3 is 8. So yeah, that's how, because 5 is easy to remember because it's just the diamond. It just gets confusing when you add the diamond to a 4, because like 1 plus 5, you know what I mean? Okay, let me know if I'm talking too fast. Okay, and then yeah, you need to know this for how this works. So this is a lot of information, but they explain it decently well, or they try to anyway. This does take lots of players to understand, but yeah, it is quite hard. Sorry, that's different, sorry. This is still the same mech. This is a completely different mech. This is the Numeral Prophecy, where each person gets one number. This player would type in 1. Remember when I typed in, like, what did I type in? It was the last number, and I don't remember what I typed. I arrived in the number, I did the number anyway. But basically, every player will type the sequence that they see, and you will get a combination of numbers. And so, one player will get a ID buff, and they will get a prophecy. So, for example, this one is the Shining Star, the 5 horns. So they give you a hint, and here's the prophecy line hints, basically. So, 5 horns, you will stand in position 5. But what number is position 5? Like, you don't stand on the number 5. No, you refer to this, okay? So, based on these numbers, position 5 is the number 2. So I would stand in number 2 for this example. So here we go. Yeah, so refer to the full reading of that to kind of get it as well, and then refer back to my VOD and kind of switch between the two until you get it. There is also really good links to do these as well and play these mini games. I do not currently have the links. Hang on, I'm gonna open them up. I'll ping them. Hang on. Message. I know someone that has DM'd me these links. I cannot find them. Lovely. God. There is minigame links. Can someone send me the minigame links? I'm sure, Hearts is still listening to me. I'm hoping he is anyway. I could be wrong. Hearts, can you DM me the minigame links? Because I cannot find them. There is really good minigame links where you can play the prophecy. You can play the prophecy game as well as like the Roman numerals game as well. So I will try and source those out, and I will pin them on my Discord personally. Otherwise you might be able to ask a whale for them or something. Someone might have access to them because I don't. Okay. What's your hope for next Tinny update? Sorry, I read that message very late. I don't know, genuinely. I haven't really looked too much into it. I just hope I hope I'm strong enough to do it. Okay, moving on. The dragon, as I was explaining, was decently the easiest, the most straightforward to do compared to all the other dungeons, if anything, mech-wise and everything. Because it's mostly just dodging some very easy identifiable stuff, personally. But otherwise, like, here's the tail swipe that we never got to see, the breath attack and stuff. You just jump up in the air to dodge those kind of things. You dodge the warning lines in anything. Like, if you see warning lines, dodge them. Pretty straightforward, common sense kind of stuff. And then, like, the mechanics. Here's the rocks and stuff that will be explained later. The tracking spear that I was talking about. The triple claws. The red spheres that will disconnect these platforms that are held up by LEDs and stuff. The breast attack that they try and showcase as well. It's a very good in-depth guide. Here's the absorb that I was talking about. This is what happens if you get too many stacks and you do it incorrectly. If you stand like in the middle or too far away, you're gonna get a discharge and you need to hop away, take it off, get rid of it, and then hop back in the correct one. But yeah, do not stand in the middle as it rapidly gets you stacks. Just stay on the edge, on that edge bit, on that nub that I was explaining. But yeah, your head, basically, a good way to tell this is your head. Is basically, you need to be on line with your head. But yeah, they try and show like pictures and stuff of where to actually stand. But yeah, if the charge expands to full size, it triggers a raid wipe. Most of these like main mechs are like raid wipes and stuff. So like for example with the rocks, if you fail one single rock and if you don't destroy it, it's gonna be a raid wipe. But yeah, the matching as well. And then the triple slashes and stuff. And ta-da! You've done it! 73 pages later. Gosh, that's a lot of pages. But yeah, that's the quickest rundown I can really give you of the raid thing. I will try and source those mini games for those people that want to try, because that actually helped me a lot, at least learn the Roman numerals and the prophecy. But yeah. I'm gonna ask someone for the mini games. Okay, but in the meantime, I am also going to grab that weapon. Yes! Now, I don't know what's on my... I don't know what's on my main... What's on my, immortal. This weapon's for my immortal because I already have my weapon for my main. I'm working on it. Getting there. I've done up to S3. I don't know how I'm going to stage it for my immortal, which is going to be quite hard, but I'll work on it. What do I need? Okay, I have a wedge. I think I have sages on him. I'm going to need more scrolls. Oh god. I'm going to need these. I'm going to need all of these. I'm going to need those. Okay. Okay, what else do I need? I can't think what you need for a weapon. That's all I can think of right now. I don't have any more blessed scrolls or anything. I wasted them all on my main. Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll leave it like that. Okay, I've got one of the mini games that I can show you before we continue. So, get screwed. Okay. Okay. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. So here is the safe spot mech. Okay. Did I get into the right character? Yep. So this is the mech for Roman numerals that I wanted to show you guys. I will put the links on my Discord. So for those that want to do that, here's the link. The link is also my name, Mauricia Lee de la Villa, if you want to join that way, if you are someone watching this VOD. But yes, I will put the links directly in my Discord. And it's going to be in the Roman numerals minigame. I'm gonna put it in the Elsword questions and guides, and I'm gonna pin it to that channel. Okay? Thank you so much, Ishtava. Is that the other one or the same one? That's the same one. Do you have the prophecy one as well? Okay, so it just explains to you. Same one. I don't know where the prophecy one is. Are you able to look for that for me? I would really appreciate that. I want to put all the information I can here. But yeah. Okay, so thankfully I have my chat, so this is going to be in the... Okay, ideally, instead of going on my Discord, now you can see above me. You can see above me that's in my chat. That's in my chat. You can just write in that link that Ishtava sent as well. Thankfully. Okay, so that's another alternate option if you are someone watching this VOD in like 5 years from now and learning Doom. Sorry, 5 months. Okay, anyway, so here's how it works. Type the numbers you see and use X for platforms without a number. Please format your answer like this, as you would in the normal kind of thing. You have 45 seconds to complete both phases, and it goes through 3 different phases. Open eye, click the most frequent number, and closed eye, you click any number that is not most frequent. So, okay. Oh, this is very zoomed in. Apologies for that. You will not see this very well. Can I unzoom that? Close enough. Okay, so, type, I'm gonna, leave the chat for now. But basically type the numbers you see, it's asking you, so this is, 4, 1, 4, and then you make a space, 5, 5, X, enter to submit. X, if I did this wrong, it would already be telling me it's off. You use X for any blank spaces. This is how you would normally write it. Okay, so I've wrote it correctly, and then it tells me in the corner down here where I'm covering it, the board summary. Okay, so you have to click on what the open safe spot is. I have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of 4s here. Boom. Done. Okay, so you have to click on, it's an open eye, so you click on the most occurring numbers. If it's closed, it's the least occurring. So I'm going to do this again really quick, otherwise I'm going to wipe. 5, 5, so this is 5, 5, nothing, 2, 2, 5, 5. This is 7, oh gosh, 7, 6, 2, 5, nothing, 5. Okay, and it's opened again. So I'm going to click on the most occurring numbers, which is 5, because there are 6 5s, okay? And that's going to be everyone's safe spot, okay? This is going to be the last round that I do. Oopsie. 7, 4, 1, 8, nothing, 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 7, 6, nothing, nothing, nothing. And it's open again. Okay, I didn't get to show you guys the close eye one, but that's okay. I think it's this one, which is 7s. Ta-da! And we completed it. Mechanic completed. I don't have the prophecy one, but you know, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if you'll be able to search it in the... It's been sent to the Elsword chat, but I don't know if you'll be able to find it. Oh, nope. I don't know if it was made with Gemini or if it was made with like a document or something. Oh, I don't know what the link is. Prophecy. How do you spell prophecy? I'm trying to find it in my own Discord. I might not be able to find it. No, I won't be able to find it. I'm sure there's someone. I'll try and hopefully I'll be able to find someone that has it. Does someone... I'm going to ask my Discord for it and I'll try and provide that before the end of the stream. Okay, so back to our Elsword here. Ta-da! That's our boy! As soon as someone provides it to me, please post it. Okay. So back to our boy. He's got a weapon now. So I might as well show you guys what the weapon looks like. First, elusive look as well. At the stat changes and everything. This is what you're going to be working for. The main thing you're going to be working for Doom. Is that the same one? I thought that was the same link. No, that's the same link. That's still prophecy. I saw the FA free. And I'm like, nope, that's the same link. Okay, okay, so we're gonna open our beautiful shiny cube. Why am I using this on a DPS? Yes. Boom. Pretty sword. It's always gonna start at +9 and have nothing on it. Okay, I'm not ready to commit to it yet. Oh, that's really crap. Okay. I probably will not be able to get... I'm just gonna settle for, because I don't have the scrolls, I'm just gonna settle for like a... No, I don't really want to settle for that. I said I would settle for a single fizz line, but I didn't finish that sentence. I am a gambler. I'm not going to be able to use this weapon for a while because, I'll settle for that. You know what? I'll gamble for more. I'll just buy more. Screw it. Oh, you found it! Okay, there's the other link. I will, let me gamble a bit more, then I'll be back. Oh, this hurts. We love gambling. We'll leave that for now. Okay. Oh, this is a different one. Oh no, this is correct. Never mind. Okay. This is indeed the correct one. Okay, I've only tried this once though, but this is how the other one looks. Oh god. You can't even fully see that. Here we go. This is how the prophecy one looks. Okay, it starts out like this. You press random predict. Okay, so all I see is, it's going to show you an example, but you will only see one of these, and you write X to fill in the blank spaces, and then this is what everyone else has. Okay, so here's your friends that have everything else. It's going to ask you to combine the numbers so you can get you can get the practice. You also have a timer because these are all time mechs, but it's in the corner that you can't see. Okay, oopsie, I just stuffed that up. Sorry, let me redo that. That is a 4. Remember how I was explaining to you that 4s are confusing? The 1 is behind the 5, so it is a 4. Okay, here we go. So it's going to ask you to fill it in and have an example as well. This is in a different language, so you can use like a translator or anything. Okay, it's already translated it. Anyway, okay, so you need to write in order. So first, your friend here is 6, it goes 2, 3, 1, 5, and I am the last number 4. That is our code. And then it's gonna ask us, oh gosh, it's not translating. There we go. Okay, yeah, you're gonna need to use a translator for this because it's in Thai. Okay, my translator was not translating. Okay, now I'll guide you to the right path. A single point. A place of isolation. So a single point, based on what I just wrote, it's gonna ask me to go to this first position. What is the number in the first position? 6. So I will go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Ta-da. And it will ask you if you've cleared it or not. Oh my gosh, translate better. Okay, now I'll guide you to the high pass. The highest number on the dice. Okay, so the highest number is 6. But that's going to be our position for the number for our cheat sheet that we wrote. So remember, what this tells you is not where you go, okay? You got to figure out what number that someone else has wrote. So I actually had the number in the 6th position, so that's number 4. So I will be going to number 4. Okay? But yeah, I'll let you guys try and do the rest of it. Yeah, there we go, correct. Position 1, number 6. And my time's run out. Okay? Remember, you have to do all this in a certain amount of time. But yes, please refer to the link that was posted in this chat if you are watching this like 5 months from now. Then you can learn the Prophecy mech by playing a fun little mini game. So yeah, bless the players that have actually made these resources. It makes learning so much easier instead of like doing the dungeon and trying to learn on the fly. It's easier just to watch those. Guess what? Hi Cal, home from work and perma plus 11. Hey, let's go. I am about to plus 11 my stuff too. It's not gonna go well. I don't have Mithril. Never mind. I'm gonna buy a frick ton of Mithril. I just dropped my 2nd weapon, ever. So, I'm gonna try my best at doing that. Showcasing that. Oh, jeez, that's so expensive. Oh, I'm gonna spend it anyway. I'm also broke. I shouldn't have done that. Yikes. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I can afford it. Withdraw. Okay. Let's see how badly this goes. What could go wrong? I have to do this from scratch because I don't have amulets, so that's fun. Ugh. It's probably gonna take me forever. I'm probably gonna burn through resources. And I ran out of fluorides. Of course I did. This is why I loaded, because I knew I was gonna drop this weapon, and I knew I was gonna wail for it. More of those, thank you, sir. Appreciate doing business with you. I could wait for an enhancement event. My ass impatient. I'll get another one, you know what? Another 2 never gone too far. Okay, I probably should have used my blacksmith hammers first. That was a mistake. Okay, don't wail, kids. I don't recommend it. This is what you shouldn't do. Okay, weapon again. This one. Okay, nothing. I love nothing. Yes, I do. For my main weapon, when I did it on my Daybreaker, I luckily had a +10 amulet, and then I was also very lucky to be able to, get it to +11 in a matter of like 30 clicks or something. 20, 30 clicks. I don't think I'll have the same sort of luck for this. Why am I doing this to myself? Yikes. Mithril is expensive. Do not do this. Yes! Cooking! Okay. Okay. At least that wasn't too hard. I have pitied to a +11 before. It hurts very badly. Very badly. Okay, I'm not gonna waste any more mithril, so I'm just gonna use a blacksmith. But I don't trust this blacksmith. This blacksmith is a scammer. That one is too. I'm gonna go to Lannox. The last two towns are scammer blacksmiths. I have trust issues. I trust in different blacksmiths. I'll be surprised. It will be serious streamer luck if I get it though. Nope, nope. Wow, there goes all my scrolls! You are also a scammer! Nope, I don't trust you. Broken my trust so quickly. Let's try Velda. Oh, wow. There goes... Oh, that hurts so much. That hurts so terribly much. Jesus. Okay. Sure. Sure. Do that to me. How dare you. Alright, Hannah. Give me some luck. Jesus. Nope. Oh, God. That's unfortunate. Yeah, don't be like me. Wasting scrolls. Money. This is what my luck be like when I'm doing exascale. Not fun. Not fun at all. I swear to God. Oh my gosh! Okay, fine. I'm going back to Betty. Screw you. This is what I get for not using Mithril. Oh, God. At least I got 10. I'll take it. I'll take 10. I thought 10 was going to be so much harder. Come on. Oh, stop scamming me! Oh, God. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. This is ridiculous. I'm getting scammed, you guys. I can't win. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay, I don't have any more blacksmith. It's not worth using Mithril when it's like 0. I don't know. Man was spoiled with good click. She forgot what normal clicking was like. No, no. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, man. I'm getting scammed for real. This is why I don't do my exascale anymore. This is why. If I have to do this on literally... I can't count right now. I have to do this on 4 more pieces of armor when it scams me this badly. And I only have... I'm never gonna get exascale to +11. Never. Never. It's gonna take me years. It's gonna take me freaking years. Oh, God. Oh, God. At least these ones aren't breaking. I'm gonna jinx it. I jinxed it. I'm gonna need more fluorides. I need more fluorides. Of course I do. Kratz goes offline. I didn't even get to say thank you back. He already disappeared before I knew it. Nope. Hello? That was weird. I pressed that and I pressed buy and nothing. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's the last I'm spending my ED on. Promise. That's the last I'm spending it on. Gambling is not worth it. Oh, if I run out of hammers, then I'm not gonna gamble. That's the other thing. If I run out of hammers first, then I'm not gonna do it. Okay. I'm done. Unless I do one more click. No, I'll leave it. Okay. So, I'll show you another thing with the UDW. I'll take it. I'll take it. +10. +10. That's something. It's still not going to be usable for a while. I don't know how long it's going to take me to +11. I'm assuming it's going to take me a few months, if anything. So, it's definitely not going to be usable anytime soon. Okay. Damn, people are already on the leaderboard. Wales. Okay, so if you go to stat change, this is what stat changing is like. Ta-da! If you have these tickets, you can, you know, not pay the fee. And so, oh, tempting, but attack speed. Okay, so, the main gimmick with these UDW weapons is that you do not have... So when you enhance, you know how, when you enhance these weapons, the normal weapons, you have the enhance effects. Hang on. We're not continuing yet. When you have the normal weapons, you have the enhance effects, so when you enhance further, you're gonna get all these effects. No, the UDWs, you do not have the enhance effects, instead you have stat changes. So you re-roll your stat changes, and you can try and get better stat changes this way. That is crap. Ideally, you're looking for not attack speed, not these ignore defense. it's gonna cost you 20 unlimited Doomworks. Not quite, no. I'm very bad at explaining how this works because I'm still new to this as well. But you can use a core backup module to change it and keep your original stats if you want. If you had a really good roll and you want to risk it and get a higher one. But ideally you're trying to get like, you know, all of these lines through this stat change. But yeah, you can use these ticket extent fee things, so you don't have to pay 20 mil per roll, which I cannot afford. That is crap. If it's blue, it's a max roll. This has defense. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna make sure, since I have 85 of these tickets, I've been saving them for this weapon. I'm gonna keep rolling until all of these are decently good. Like, you're aiming for, like, critical damage, polarize, sorry, not critical, well, you're aiming for physical, magical, polarize, continuous damage. You could get a critical one as well. You don't want this tenacity damage, you don't want this physical defense. Keep rolling. This is not terrible, but like I could probably change this. I'm a strength person, so I don't mind the strength roll. I could live with it. But no, I can get that higher. Action speed up. Damage reduction, you can re-roll that. Damage from bus monsters, don't let that confuse you with damage 2 and whatever. Nope, you don't want tenacity skill damage. Who wants that? This is still crap. This is the rolls you kind of want, but you want all higher values. So this is not terrible, but the rolls are not high enough. So we're gonna re-roll that. Okay. This had hope, but we have damage reduction. So we're gonna skip that as well. Oh god. We don't want, that's a good roll, but we don't want these. Okay. We're getting there. Not quite. Never mind. Nope. Still straying further from God. Nope. We've still got physical defense. Oh, that's unfortunate. You'll be rolling this a fair few times. There's people that have poured billions into this. I think, is it the 100 rolls that is costing you $1 billion, or is it 50 rolls? I don't know. But yeah, currently, hi Mari, are you winning? No. I've only done 30 rolls so far though, so it could be worse. Oh, that's unfortunate, nope. I'm just explaining to the people that's never seen this, rolling. He's still not online, Jesus. Dude wished me congrats, and then went offline. Oh! This had potential, but it has damage reduction. This is the maxed out roll. This is maxed out. I probably could keep that as temporary, but it's not great temporary. I now see why Mari doesn't play gacha games. Exactly. I don't like gacha. I don't recommend this. 0 out of 10. Now, this is something I would keep if this was not defense. Yet again, I just like trolling you guys. Nope. Defense line. Oh, nope. Defense line. Damage reduction line. Don't go. Oh, I can keep that. Hearts right now. Okay, there is, I will say, there is, hearts right now. This has a strength line. I'm tempted to keep that. Damage to boss monsters. It's okay. Huh? Grab the document! I heard my name. Grab the document. Do the maths. Thank you, nerd. I've got the math for you. Okay, so there is a couple of documents where you can decide if you have a good roll or not as well. So ideally through these documents, I'm gonna get Hearts to probably show me if I can do one of them actually. There's a couple of different calculators and stuff where you can identify if your roll is good or bad. Let's have a look at one of those documents right now. Okay, so here's one of them. 23. That's not bad. That's actually really not bad. Okay, this one I don't really like using too much. Calculate mango score, add stat, and I'm gonna add my stats that I just rolled, which was polarize, 10%. So these basically tell you, these sort of point systems and everything tell you if you have a good roll or a bad roll, basically. 10, was it? No, it was 11. I can't even. 11, I got strength damage, which is 11. And I got continuous damage, which was 12. calculate manual score. So this is useful. If it's between 22 to 24 points useful, you can get a temporary roll. Here is there you go, right there. If you want to look at if you want to get the calculators, someone's made a document calculator. Please remember with documents, if someone else is using it, you can't really use it. Otherwise you can use this web calculator, which is what I'm using. Anyway, so the max roll you can get is 35, is it? 35 points? I don't know. But ideally, a good kind of roll is above... People want to get above 25 points for DPS, okay? But if you get anything above a 22, that's kind of good. That means you can kind of keep it. So I am debating. I can always roll higher though, but am I a gambler? No! So even though I have 55 tickets, I might leave it for now. I'm tempted. I'm thinking about it. I could still get better than that. Am I a gambler? Keep it, you think? What does anyone else say? That is good for me. Don't get rid of it until after farming. Wait, Mary, I don't have any. I use them on my main. I still can't even get it. I'm still not going to be farming for a while because it's only plus 10. But yeah, I think that is good to keep for now. Thank you. Okay, what else can I do? I need to put that on there. I'm gonna try and get a socket. Oh, I don't have any... Fuck. Oh, sorry, language. I don't want to do all of these. Equipped. Yeah, it's gonna do that. I don't want to do all of them. Okay. I'm just trying to get a single critical. Wait, oh yeah, I just answered that question. 99% of gamblers fall before they hit big. I don't want to hit big. As we know, my gambling luck is terrible at the very least. But yeah. Let's try and get my one critical. Maybe I should roll twice. There we go, perfect. That's gonna bother me, but oh well, I'll take it. I need to start doing heroics again so I can put on my boss monster stones again, but that's okay. I'll live. Yeah. I could keep re-rolling that, I could keep re-rolling this if I wanted to gamble more, because I'm not going to be using this weapon anytime soon. I wanted to get to plus 11 before I actually transfer it at the very least. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be losing a lot of damage. I'll probably have to put that through my Ashel. But yeah, there's a rundown of how the weapon works. You have to farm most of the Doom Aporia dungeons to actually be able to get far with this thing. But yeah, I can't even enter... Well, I need to transfer my mystics, but even then, I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, I might be able to enter D... I might be able to enter D1 if I transfer my mystics. With those stat changes, I might be able to. I'll need to fix my sockets still, put on my imprints. My imprints, oh fuck. I'm gonna need to get back into birth. But yeah. That's basically, I think that's all I'm gonna explain for today, because otherwise I think I need to go to bed. But that's basically the best crash course I can give on Doom so far. But yeah, just a reminder to basically go through, scrub through this VOD to be able to like get the links from Ishtarvar and stuff. You have to write them in manually, I guess. Definitely for those those ones and stuff. Because the chat's not going to stay forever. Let's say you're watching this in like 5 months time. I am going to upload this entire VOD onto my YouTube for those, and maybe I'll actually put the links into the description of the YouTube video. I'll download this entire VOD and upload it to my YouTube, because I have had people recently tell me that like people do look at my YouTube even though I don't even post on it anymore, and people have learnt from the Abyss video, and that makes me feel so happy that people have learnt from that. That was such a silly little learning turn as well. That's very old. That is very old. That was before the Abyss nerfs and everything, but I didn't realize people still learn from it. Shimo did do very good drawings for it, so bless him. He was a very good guy to collab with, and I would love to collab with him again, mind you. But, yeah, I probably would be able to. But yeah, he helped with that one when I did Abyss, when I was learning Abyss. But otherwise, Doom Aporia, I was basically thrown in there and then I learnt myself very quickly. I remember Abyss took me a fair while to actually learn. Certain things of Doom took me a while, but honestly, I ended up catching up so quick. I ended up catching on and learning myself very quickly. I can be a quick learner with certain things, but there is a lot of information that go with this. So my best advice is to take it slow. Take it dungeon by dungeon. You don't have to do like the full gaunt. There's people that run 1 to 3s. There is practice parties in applications every now and again. Like they ask for randoms, just be like, hey, join, we want bodies or whatever. Join our practice parties for D1. The main difference between like D1, D2 and D3, D3 is where you actually drop the accessories, but also you actually experience all of the mechs. D1 and D2, you will not experience all of those mechs. But yeah, Murray's a great teacher. I'm trying. I will say that, I do apologize that, this Doom run was very fast-paced, so I wasn't able to explain every single mech, but I think I explained it best I can. Otherwise, the only other help I can give you is just giving you the links to the docs and everything. I will repost that, I have 2 of them. Okay. TinyURL. I had a feeling I accidentally made another one. I'll tell you something funny. Okay, so I have 2 TinyURLs. tinyurl.com/. Okay, so I have 2 TinyURLs that I made. I made Doom Aporia. They both go to the very same link. But I'll tell you this story. I actually forgot about one of them that I made. I forgot that I made one of them, so I made another one. And then I had these on like my like, you know, that friends list thing where you can write a little message. I had one of these links for a long time because I forgot about the other one. So yeah, they both go to the very same document, but that's an easy way to get to the documents as well. TinyURL, that's why I made them, even though it's not my document. I do not take credit for the document at all, but like, here's proof. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, here's proof that it just goes straight to the document. Took the link, even though you didn't see it. Ta-da! Link. And here's the other one. One of the links actually heads... okay, so the Elves Doom Raid link actually takes you to the very first page. The other link takes you to the last page. Don't ask why that happens. You can just always, like, open up this Documents tab and then go through the contents, though. It's not too hard. But yeah. If you have any further questions about Doom Raid, please don't be afraid to ask in my server, on my Discord. I'm sure we'll be very happy to answer you and ask any questions. I'm happy to teach anyone as well. I would say I'm doing pretty well, decently with Doom. Huge shout out to Hearts, my moderator Ishtava in this Twitch today. He actually taught me majority of what I know today and has been very patient with me. Great help, and thank you for grabbing all the links as well and being my right hand man. He's probably happy to answer any questions as well. I really hope this is able to educate some people or help them out at the very least. That's the main end goal. I'll probably stream another Doom Raid over this weekend, but I at least wanted to stream the best kind of educational video I could. Not completely in depth, but much better than what I've explained in the past at the very least. And this one I will actually keep and post everywhere I can, the best I can. But yeah, I still do apologize that I had a very strong party, which is great. You want a really strong party so you don't have to go through the hard stuff. But otherwise, I should appreciate the fact that I had a very strong party to, you know, carry me through it. But the downside of that is that I can't show you every single mech. So you will have to refer to like KR videos on YouTube as well. There's other people from NA that have probably uploaded their videos of Doom or soloing and everything. You can kind of see the mechs from that and learn from those. They won't be able to explain the mechs, but then you can read the doc beside you if you want to study, and then get through it. I know I know nobody wants to study. Who wants to study for a game, much less? But like, there's really good things. It's worth studying and getting into, genuinely. It's worth the reward. It's lots of hard work to learn at first, but once you get into it, like, genuinely it's fun. I'm one of those people that kind of looked at this dungeon and went, how is this fun? But genuinely, it is an enjoyable raid, and it is great to actually like get the rewards as well. It is worth taking the time to properly look at and learn, and there are so many players that are happy and have the patience to like teach you as well, because there is not a lot of players in Doom. It is genuinely very hard to sometimes find people to like farm with, because it's very scarce. Very hard to find other people to farm with. Not many people have UDWs kind of thing that they're farming. We do want more people in Doom, so there is a lot of people, resources that can kind of help you. There's more and more resources that come out every couple of weeks, and I will kind of update you on the best resources. Otherwise, the best one is just the documents, and anyone that kind of just streams it. You can kind of just learn by watching and seeing the patterns as well, and that's how I learned, or just experiencing it yourself by doing practice applications, because if you fail, you learn. You learn from failure. Success, not so much. That is the main thing. Do not beat yourself up about failure, because you learn from your mistakes. That is the main thing. So be kind on yourselves, be easy on yourselves, and genuinely happy dooming. I'm gonna close up. Thank you for joining me for a reset stream on Wednesday the 28th. It is my bedtime. I have a shift tomorrow from 9 to 5. As a full-time worker, I'm quite tired. Like genuinely, this is why I don't stream in the middle of the week. But I did have the energy and the motivation to like teach. Always remember, good luck and have fun. Exactly, everyone. Don't be too upset on yourselves. Just happy gaming. We're here to help, okay? Always am. You're free to DM me any questions, ask my server any questions. There will be people that will not judge and will happily ask you, help you answer as well. I hope all goes well. Take it easy. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much. We shall close it here. Farewell. Bye. Mwah.